I doubt I could make this video. I forgot how to make videos. I think it's been about a month since I made a video. Hey, hope your afternoon's doing well. This is Jeff McMahon. The Citizen Frogzilla is back. And if you don't know me, for the last 10 years on this YouTube channel, I've interrogated my watch addiction, watch obsession, ad nauseum. Can I say that? And so didn't make a video for a long time. It's been, I don't know, 3-4 weeks. So the thing is this channel has always tried to look sincerely and with authenticity at my watch obsession. I have to tell you, my watch obsession, which is usually a raging 11, has been 4. So what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Life happened. Just life. I went to Cabo. Then my family, without me, they went to Chicago. They came back. They all had COVID. I took care of them. I took care of my family. I walked into every bedroom with a dish, with a meal, served them, took the plates. I never got COVID. I served them. I'll tell you one thing, though. It tired me out. I'll tell you what. That fatigued me. Didn't have a lot of time in my head for watch obsessions or making videos. So that happened. My family's fine. And they're doing well now. So went there. And then we had our house fumigated for termites. Went to my neighbor Joe's condo. And I'd never been to Mammoth Lakes. Mammoth. Loved it. Beautiful. Everyone's into fitness, everyone's riding bikes, everyone loves their dogs. Best water I've ever tasted. That snow melt Mammoth water, I think that's the best beverage I ever had in my life. So I love that. Almost died coming back from Mammoth. Ooh, this must have been, I don't know, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We're in the high desert and a thunder shower hail thing happened. Zero visibility. A bunch of aggressive drivers. You can't stop. You'll get rear-ended. Just had to keep going. Had my windshield wipers on. The fastest I've ever had them on. Let's see, when was that? That was Friday, I believe. I don't know what day. You know, I'm a teacher, and in the summer I never know what day of the week it is. I think today's Monday. I think today's Monday. So here's one thing I wanted to tell you guys as I was on a video hiatus is that I find that with my watch obsession down somewhat, I have 6 watches, and there are some of you guys who are like me. I don't do well with big collections, but with 6 watches, I can just manage my not only my watch collection better, but my life. I manage it better with a smaller collection, which in a way is a shame because I would love to try on all sorts of delicious watches. So if Omega wants to send me some of their beauties, I'll try them on. I'm definitely a young curator. I'll walk around in a bathing suit in Ibiza and wear an Omega. Yeah, right, McMahon. Out. What? I'm inviting Rolex and Omega and Grand Seiko and all these other fine watches to send me their stuff, and I'll curate it. That way I don't have to buy it. I don't want to have to buy it. So, but I think I've been happier with my obsession down, and I didn't try to make my obsession go down from 11 to 4. It just happened. Life happened, as I described. The other thing that happened was I've been having so much fun. Man, you guys are going to kick me out of the Watch Federation. I had more fun the last month writing a book. Man, I was writing a lot, like 2,000 words a day. The Road to Swoleville. You know what it means to be swole. The Road to Swoleville, and I think the subtitle would be The Education of a Boomer Bodybuilder. Because, you know, I've been working out since 1974. That's 50 years. Working out for 50 years. That's insane. I can't believe it. 30 years in the gym, then another 20 years doing kettlebells in my garage. Pretty much I've been eating 200 grams of protein every day for 50 years. I can't believe it. this whole high protein thing, it's not new. We were doing this back in the 70s, man. It's not new. So I really enjoyed writing the book, and I'm going to read you like 3 pages of it. And if you like it, comment on it, because if I get good feedback, I'll read more of this stuff. But this is how I'm going to open up the book, man. This is how I'm going to open up the book. When I was a 19-year-old bodybuilder in Northern California, I stumbled into a gig at UPS where they transformed the likes of me into an over-caffeinated parcel gladiator. Picture this. UPS, the Coliseum of cardboard where bubble wrap is revered like a deity. My mission? To load $1,200 an hour, stacking them into trailer walls, so precise you'd think I was defending a Tetris championship title. 5 nights a week from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m., I morphed into a nocturnal legend of the loading dock. Unintentionally, I shed 10 pounds and saw my muscles morph into something straight out of a comic book, like the ones where the hero's biceps could bench press a car. I had a chance to redeem myself from the embarrassment of 2 previous bodybuilding fiascos. At 16, I competed in the Mr. Teenage Golden State in Sacramento, appearing as smooth as a marble statue without the necessary cuts. I repeated the folly a year later at the Mr. Teenage California in San Jose. I refused to let my early bodybuilding career be tarnished by these debacles. With a major competition looming, I noticed my cuts sharpening from the relentless cardio at UPS. Redemption seemed not only possible, but inevitable. Ooh. Naturally, I did what any self-respecting bodybuilder would do. I slashed my carbs to near starvation levels and set my sights on the 1981 Mr. Teenage San Francisco contest at Mission High School. My physique transformed into a sculpted masterpiece. 180 pounds of perfectly bronzed beefcake. The downside? My clothes draped off of me like a sad, deflated costume. Cue an emergency shopping trip to a Pleasanton mall, where I found myself in a fitting room that looked like a shrine to Joey Scarberry's theme from The Greatest American Hero, the ultimate heroic anthem of 1981. As I tried on pants behind a curtain so flimsy it could have been mistaken for a fogged-up windshield, I overheard 2 young women employees outside arguing about which one should ask me out. Their voices escalated, each vying for the honor of basking in my bronzed splendor. As I slid a tan-shaved calf through a pant's leg, I pictured the cute young women outside my dressing room engaged in a WWE smackdown right there on the store floor, complete with body slams and flying elbows, all for a dinner date with me. That was it, the ultimate validation of my sweat-drenched hours in the gym. And what did I do? I froze like a deer in headlights, donning an aloof expression so potent it was like tossing a wet blanket on a fireworks show. They scattered, muttering about my stuck-up demeanor while I stood there in my Calvin Kleins, paralyzed by the attention I craved. For a brief, shining moment, from my mid-teens to my early 20s, I possessed the kind of looks that could make a cosmopolitan bachelor of the month seem like the before picture in a self-help book. But my personality? Stuck in the same developmental phase as an Atari joystick. The road to Swoleville should have led a man who could strut around in Italian custom-tailored suits like James Bond on a runway. Instead, it ended with me, a slab of walking protein powder with the social finesse of a half-melted wax figure. I had sculpted the body of a Greek god, but inhabited it with the poise of a toddler wearing his dad's shoes. Clearly, I had a strong sense of dumbbell disconnection disorder, an affliction where excessive time spent lifting weights leads to an inability to lift a conversation. Symptoms include blank stares and awkward silences in social settings, especially around attractive women. In this regrettable state, I found that dozens of attractive women threw themselves at me, and I responded with the enthusiasm of a tax auditor on Xanax. Look past that Herculean exterior, and you'd find a hollow shell, a construction site, abandoned mid-project, complete with rusted scaffolding and a sign that said, "Sorry, we're closed." So that's chapter 1. I'm trying to keep all the chapters a little short like that. Some are long, like my first date was long. My first date when I was 14, that's a long chapter. But this one's short. The next one's going to be short, where I actually tell you what happened when I entered that contest. And that's if you like it. I'm not gonna read. I mean, this the audience could be looking at this YouTube channel going, dude, I don't want to hear about the road to Swoleville, your boomer bodybuilding education. Just feed me watch news and so on. So I don't know. If you guys don't like this kind of stuff, let me know. Or if you do like it, let me know. I'll continue reading it. So what can I say about this, man? I've had this 4 times. You guys know me. I'm crazy when it comes to rebuying watches. I'm definitely connected to this more than the Citizen GPS. I have a thing for mechanical diver watches, for those of you who don't know me. So, not surprisingly, this watch, I feel more connected to the GPS. The other thing about this watch, kind of ironic, it's titanium, and I generally don't like titanium. And having said that, can I use the word tactile? You know, the touch of this bezel. It's just a real splendor. It's a real delight to play around with this bezel, and I'm always looking at it and touching it, and it's nice. It's good stuff. It's good quality. Citizen has made a few beautiful gems over the last decade. One, which it was called there were 2 of them. What is it? The Grand Touring. I had that one about 8 times. That one's long gone. That's probably a bit of a scratch magnet. So I'm just gonna be happy with this. I got 6 watches, and you know what, man? This book, it's insane. I think I'm done. I think it's done. It's a little shorter than I wanted it to be. It's 60. I wanted it to be 60,000 words. It's 51,000. I'm not going to put steak fat in it just to fill it out. If it's 51,000, 51,000. I'm going to write a proposal. You know, getting an agent for something like this is really tough. I mean, especially because I'm not a Mr. Universe. So if I can't sell it on the comedy, the humor, the hyperbole, then I'll have to self-publish it, and that creates that's just it's its own thing. So we'll see. I don't know. I know nothing, man. Uncertainty is part of the world, man. So forgive me if I talk too long on this. I had no preparation, no script. I just wanted to tell you I've been interrogating, not my watch obsession, because it's only been on 4. I've been interrogating my past 50 years of insane bodybuilding. And now that this book's done, I'm going to be looking for. I want to write a similar book about watches called Arrested Development. Yes, yes. Arrested. I can't wait. Oh, yes. The splendors that await me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think. Until next time, I'm out.